Welcome to the Test Drive, the channel where we dive deep into the world's most exciting cars, from supercars to hyper-luxury builds that redefine what it means to drive in style. Today, we're looking at something that takes luxury, performance, and aggressive design to another level. This is the 2026 Mercedes-AMG G63 Mansory Edition, a vehicle that doesn't just make a statement, it dominates the road in a way few others can. If the regular G63 is the king of the road, then the Mansory version is the emperor of the urban jungle. Buckle up, because this beast is far from ordinary. The G-Class has always been an icon, originally built as a military vehicle and later transformed into a symbol of status and performance. Over the decades, Mercedes-AMG has turned the G63 into a full-fledged luxury SUV with serious power and unmatched road presence. But what happens when you give this already formidable machine to the tuning wizards at Mansory? The result is something that's louder, bolder, and more powerful in every possible way. The 2026 Mansory G63 isn't just modified, it's re-engineered for those who want exclusivity and extreme performance in one unstoppable package. Let's start with the design. While the base 2026 G63 keeps its boxy silhouette and classic utilitarian lines, Mansory throws that playbook out the window and starts fresh. What you get is a wide-body transformation that makes the already commanding G-Wagon look absolutely monstrous. The front fascia is completely reworked with a more aggressive bumper, carbon fiber inserts, and a redesigned grille that swaps the traditional AMG look for Mansory's signature style. The hood gets massive carbon fiber vents that aren't just for show, they help cool the monstrous powerplant underneath. LED lighting elements are sharper and more menacing, and the carbon fiber touches extend to the mirrors, roof spoiler, and even the rear diffuser. From the side, the widened fenders dominate your view. They make room for custom 24-inch forged wheels, often wrapped in performance tires that match the upgraded suspension system. These wheels are not just large for style, they're part of the overall package that gives this G63 its enhanced driving capabilities. And the stance, it's lower, more planted, and gives off the kind of energy you'd expect from a track monster, not a luxury SUV. That's part of the paradox of the Mansory G63, it looks like a war machine, but inside, it's all business class. Step into the interior and you're greeted by a level of craftsmanship that's nothing short of extraordinary. Mansory doesn't just change the materials, they reconstruct the cabin with fully customized upholstery, often in exotic leather combinations and with unique stitching patterns. The 2026 version offers options ranging from carbon fiber inserts to Alcantara headliners, and even fully personalized ambient lighting systems. The attention to detail is surgical. The steering wheel is usually a flat-bottom carbon design, the pedals are billet aluminum, and every switch and button feels precision-milled. You're not sitting in an SUV anymore, you're commanding a work of automotive art. But all of this would be pointless without performance to back it up, and this is where the Mansory G63 truly earns its reputation. Under the hood lies the same 4.0-liter twin-turbocharged V8 engine as the standard AMG model, but Mansory pushes it far beyond factory settings. The 2026 G63 Mansory Edition reportedly makes over 900 horsepower, and in some configurations, can even touch the 1,000 horsepower mark. That's supercar territory, delivered in a 2.5-ton SUV. Torque figures are equally jaw-dropping, often exceeding 1,200 Nm. What that means in the real world is brutal acceleration that defies physics, 0 to 100 km per hour. Just over 3.5 seconds, depending on conditions. That's faster than most sports cars, and you're doing it in a boxy luxury SUV. The exhaust system is another area where Mansory puts its signature. Custom tuned to deliver a louder, throatier, and angrier sound, the exhaust roars with every gear change and crackles on deceleration. It's not subtle, and that's exactly the point. This car isn't built for people who want to blend in. It's for those who want to dominate every street they drive on, and be heard coming from blocks away. Yet even with all that aggression, it remains drivable in everyday settings thanks to adaptive driving modes that allow the engine and suspension to tone down, when needed. Driving the 2026 G63 Mansory is a surreal experience. You're perched high above traffic, but you're moving like a sports coupe. The steering has been sharpened, the suspension firmed up, and the handling dynamics are better than you'd expect from a car with this kind of size and weight. Off-road, it can still do it, thanks to the G-Class's built-in DNA, but let's be honest, most of these Mansory builds will never touch a dirt trail. This is a vehicle made for the city, for the show, and for the rare stretches of open road where you can unleash its full fury. In terms of technology, the 2026 G63 already comes loaded with Mercedes' latest MBUX system, digital displays, driver assistance features, and a state-of-the-art sound system. Mansory takes this a step further by offering custom digital interface graphics, bespoke startup animations, and even reworked controls for some functions to match the overall aesthetic. It's luxury and tech dialed up to 11, wrapped in a body that looks like it was built for a sci-fi movie. Of course, exclusivity comes at a cost. The price of the Mansory G63 can easily double or even triple the base price of a standard AMG G63. We're talking numbers that go well into the $500,000 range, and that's before options. But for the customers that Mansory caters to, price isn't the issue, it's about uniqueness, personalization, and power. Each G63 Mansory is a one-off creation, tailored to the exact tastes of its owner, whether that means custom colors, gold-plated trim, or even bulletproof enhancements. At the end of the day, the 2026 Mercedes-AMG G63 Mansory Edition is not for everyone. It's not subtle, not reserved, and definitely not ordinary. But that's what makes it so desirable. It breaks every rule in the book about what a luxury SUV should be and creates a new category entirely. It's extreme, aggressive, and unapologetically loud, both in performance and personality. For those looking to make a serious statement on the road, this is it. A rolling monument to engineering excess, design flair, and brute force power. Thanks for joining us today on the test drive. If you're into exotic builds, tuned monsters, and the world's most exciting cars, make sure to subscribe and stay tuned. There's always more horsepower just around the corner.